When you have a dream, it doesn't often come at you screaming in your face. Dream isn't something you dream and then it happens. The dream is something you never knew was going to come into your life. Dreams always come from behind you, not right between your eyes. It sneaks up on you. Sometimes a dream almost whispers. Always whispers, it never shouts. Very hard to hear. So you have to, every day of your lives, be ready to hear what whispers in your ear. It very rarely shouts.
Corner, Morata's header, slammed in, and Atletico now do have their lead. Jimenez through the crowd.
In from Griezmann, just requires a little touch. Godin is there, and Godin makes it two. The captain strikes for Atletico Madrid, and it's a big, big first leg lead now.
No chance. We're out. I'm not a quitter. But this time, we've never come back from 2-0 in the first leg.
Everyone connected with Juventus is in anticipation of Tuesday night's return match against Atletico. How is the team in this moment?
Well, I think the team is good. The team are confident. The team believe. We have to do it in a special mind.
Is there something you'd like to say to our fans before the game?
Well, what I have to say is Tuesday night, let's think positive, let's believe it's possible, but we need your help because we're going to do it our job in the pitch to try to score goals and win the game, and we need your support. Thank you very much.
We are ready to come back. Are you?
Yes, I am. Get ready to come back.
We never give up. Never. Never.
Federico Bernardeschi. This match is flying by. Bernardeschi's ball in! Cristiano Ronaldo is there yet again against Atletico Madrid.
Great cross from Warner, brilliant, great header from Ronaldo at the back post.
Moving the ball around well here in the early stages of the second half. It's into Ronaldo! Saved by All Black.
To save, nice hit, it's over the line.
It's gone over the line and Juventus are level. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo again.
What a header, I thought All Black kept it out initially, but there we go.
Ronaldo against All Black. It's three! It's the record-equaling Champions League 8 hat-trick of Cristiano Ronaldo's career. Juventus 3, Atletico Madrid 0, and it's turning into a magical night for the Italians in Turin.
In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best.
you're still here. And you get another chance this day to do better and be better. Another chance to become more of who you were created and what you were created to fulfill.
Everyone in the world is capable of living outside the role or beyond the roles that they place themselves in, no matter what it is. You're not just a dad. You're not just a banker. You're not just a brother or a son or a convict. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone is bigger, much bigger, infinitely bigger than the roles they place themselves in, and is capable of reaching potential greater than anything they could imagine.
You can live the life you desire. It's right there in front of you. But in order to achieve it, you must first see it, then believe it, and then you must graciously ask and train your brain to help you execute your vision.
So when you start to focus and you delete distraction from your life, and you start to get seriously invested in doing one thing staggeringly well, and you practice that one thing over and over, a term to think about is mundanity. You do one simple, seemingly insignificant thing every day around your main skill, and it's very mundane, but small daily improvements over time lead to world-class results. Well, here's what happens in your brain. You start to isolate a single neurocircuit around that skill, and that starts to trigger a certain type of brain cell called an oligodendrocyte, which then releases myelin. Myelin is a fatty tissue that starts to wrap around that single neurocircuit related to that main skill you've been practicing. And when myelin starts to wrap around the brain circuit, what happens is you have accelerated learning times, you can see more quickly, heightened perception, and you'll learn more quickly. And that is really the quote-unquote secret of the great producers. It's not a result of some natural gift, but their daily practice, their relentlessness and their grit, their work ethic, and their singular focus and sacrifice. A great life is built not by revolution. A great life is built by evolution. Small and steady wins the race. What you do every day is far more important than what you do once every decade. I want you to really think about that idea. What you do every day is simply your life in miniature. And as you live every single day, so you're crafting your life. What you do over the next hours is really building your future. And if you can just get every single pocket of 24 hours right as best as we humanly can, the rest of our life is going to take care of itself. So small wins matter.
The scripture says we will eat the fruit of our words. You are planting seeds when you talk. At some point, you're going to eat that fruit. My challenge is make sure you're planting the right kind of seeds. If you want apples, you have to sow apple seeds. If you want oranges, you can't plant cactus seeds, poison ivy seeds, mushroom seeds. You're going to reap fruit from the exact seeds that you've been sowing. In other words, you can't talk negative and expect to live a positive life. You can't talk defeat and expect to have victory. You can't talk lack, not enough, can't afford it, never get ahead, and expect to have abundance. If you have a poor mouth, you're going to have a poor life. If you don't like what you're seeing, start sowing some different seeds. We may not realize it, but we're always feeding ourselves. What we watch, listen to, the people we're around, the thoughts we're dwelling on, that's feeding our inner man. If you go to lunch with people that talk bad about the boss, make fun of a coworker, put down a friend. They're feeding you gossip, feeding you jealousy, feeding you disrespect. Here's the key. Whatever you feed is going to grow. You may not like what they're feeding you. You're a nice person. But if you continue to hang around them, before long, you'll be gossiping. You'll be critical. You'll be disrespectful. Why? Because you kept feeding the wrong things. If you're always feeding negative